Organic, all natural, sustainable, and local. That's what you'll be able to enjoy at Bluebird Bistro. Matt Beakley is the chef at Bluebird Bistro. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So what are we making today?
Today we're going to be making our pork tacos that we have on the menu.
Now, let's get cooking. Where do you get your pork to start off?
Our pork comes from Windhaven Farms. It's a little independent farm. And yeah, we actually work through the whole entire animal. So we get the primals and we go through every single primal and change our menu accordingly.
Okay, so in terms of seasoning, what do you like to do with your pork?
This is braised with a ton of different stuff. We actually have jalapenos and onions, celery, carrots, cilantro, garlic, ginger, all sorts of stuff good.
So how do you cook it?
We braise it for about 10 hours and I stud it with a bunch of garlic and it just gets really tender. That garlic goes right into the pork and it's just juicy and
So
delicious.
the garlic is the trick?
The garlic is the trick, yes.
Okay, and how many hours again? 10 hours?
About 10 hours.
Wow, you're not messing around. Okay, so what did you add anything to the pan?
The pan, we just take a little bit of that braising liquid that we strain it out and then we just use that to heat it up.
Okay. All right, so what's next?
Well, we have our little salad that we put on top of it. And this is made out of microgreens from City Bitty Farms. And there's actually micro cabbage, pea shoots, and micro leeks.
Now, what kind of flavor does the leek add, or texture?
The leek is going to be a little bit like a green onion, but it's smaller and you don't have to chop it up, so it's kind of nice to have that little different thing going on, you know?
And it looks different. It looks really springy and healthy.
Exactly.
What are you adding now?
We're going to be putting a kimchi vinaigrette on it, which is kind of the flavors that you would have with the kimchi, but you don't ferment it and you know the whole aging process isn't involved. But it's the same as like a kimchi with the cabbage and the onion.
I am so sorry. I do not know what kimchi is. Can you explain? Maybe there's some folks out there that don't know what kimchi is. Kimchi
is an Asian condiment, and it's normally made from cabbage, and it's fermented with chilies and garlic and ginger and fish sauce. And then they let it ferment in a jar, and it turns into this just awesome condiment.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
It's got a really strong, distinct smell.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it all together.
All right. So we just take our pork and put it into our house-made tortillas.
So you make these in your restaurant. They look delicious. I always like when they're not quite perfect. Then you know they're handmade.
Exactly, exactly. And we make them every day, so you know they're fresh. You're never getting tortillas that are left over.
Now, what else do you like to add to your pork tacos? Do you just like adding just a little bit of mix, making it nice and light?
Well, I like to give it a nice salad on top, you know, that green, and it gives it a nice crunch, too. Gives it that nice texture.
Let's invite Michael in. I know he's ready to eat some pork tacos.
Ooh, spicy, spicy. Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you so much, Chef.
That
looks
that's very exciting.
delicious and hard to eat.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to dig in. I'm just going to go for it. So.
You want to take a bite?
I'm going to do it. Let's do it.
Okay, tell us about your Earth Day specials really quick.
Earth Day, we're going to be running Earth Day the weekend before Earth Day. We have a dinner that is going to be for the Chef's Collaborative fundraiser, and it's $19 for 3-course, and we also have a $29 3-course.
Great, fantastic. Well, thank you for stopping by. And earlier in the